He got a haircut.
I did get a haircut.
You look like his dog.
I look like my dog. Possibly.
And there's an extra thin spot right here.
I have a bald spot. I don't know why. It's just my thin hair.
At the age of, I'll just say we are over the age of 3 months.
And so, basically,
It doesn't look like it, but we're the same age.
we're going to talk about sleeping. First off, so Nicholas, how do you sleep? Do you sleep with the window open? The window closed?
Closed, come out, because my window's rusted shut. I sleep with a fan though.
That's pretty nice. What speed do you have the fan on?
Full blast. Especially now because it's getting hotter.
I had it on low last night. First time I used the fan this year. Do you sleep with pajamas? You remind me. You strike me as the kind of person who would sleep in jeans.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. It seems like you'd sleep in what you're wearing right now. Like, not even take off your belt.
I sleep. Lately, I've been sleeping with zero. I've just been sleeping in like black matter.
What?
I made this container. It's like space. There's no matter or anything. It's just empty space. So I just float there, and it's cold too, and it's nice, especially during the summer. But when it's during the winter, I move the black matter like it's closer to the sun. I simulate it so it's warmer, you know. And oh boy, you can see.
What happens when your dad comes into your room and tears your blankets off to wake you up, and he just sees?
My dad just opens my door and says, "Wake up, time to go to school."
What if he tears your blankets off and see that you're naked?
He can't because my body is fully immersed in the black matter.
Oh, okay. What kind of mattress do you sleep on? I feel like you sleep on like a.
I don't sleep on anything. I sleep on black matter.
What kind of mattress does that black matter? What kind of mattress would that feel like? I bet it feels like a zero gravity. I bet it feels like a stone.
Probably, if I were to explain it in like an actual mattress, probably a waterbed.
Yeah, interesting. Waterbed sounds so weird.
They sound fun. They sound fun.
They sound like it's like.
But if you like jump, you might pop it.
Yeah. You're gonna get that? Or are you gonna? Oh.
High difference.
Height difference.
It's been a while since we've done this. Meet me to right here.
Go ahead. Hurry.
Okay.
Were you trying to show off your... What are you trying to show off?
Hey! Let's keep going and talking about... How do you sleep, Jensen?
I sleep, in a tree. Up high in a tree. Not that one. But, like, I sleep in, like, it's like a rock-a-bye baby on the treetop type stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd sleep in the treetop, rocking away in my cradle. And then my mom picks me up when I've fallen out of the tree from like 60 feet in the air, and I'm concussed and crying. That's bad.
Smells like the fridge.
In the cradle. I sleep in a cradle, obviously, that rocks on its own. Actually, no, I have a bird that lives up there with me that nests on my face, but he also rocks the cradle. Very kind. But then I sleep with a firm mattress.
Yeah.
With a mattress topper, a memory foam mattress topper. And then I have a My Pillow pillow. I do sleep with a fan in the summer, but not in the winter.
Galletas.
And the way that the fan sits in the tree, it's kind of confusing. I don't want to have to explain it. a sheet sometimes in the winter, or the summer. But to be fair, I sleep with a weighted blanket throughout the whole year. I don't know how I do that. It's very warm. But there was one year where I slept with my weighted blanket for the whole year. Last year I couldn't handle it. This year I don't think I'd be able to.
I need a weighted blanket.
Because it's already starting to get warm.
Even though it'll just fly away into space. Yeah, my bed is like a portal to space.
Which I sleep like, what would you say, a bug in a rug or something like that?
Bug in a rug?
Is that what you say? I'm pretty sure that's what you say. I sleep like a bug in a rug, you guys. Oh my gosh, I sleep so well. I sleep like a little baby. And then,
like a princess. We went on a camping trip and we were the only ones that were suffering of coldness for some reason.
Everybody was just fine and we were freezing.
It said it felt like 24, but it felt like 30. It felt like negative 24.
It did, dude. It was so cold. And then we were instructed to help put away a tent that was somebody else's, and we couldn't figure it out.
Because we were just too cold.
It was too cold to be able to function and put away a tent correctly. We went over to the mountain and got gems.
Topaz. And then we got obsidian right after.
Mm-hmm.
And something called butterscotch chips.
Jasper.
It was Jasper.
Yes. It's all very neat. We got some neat things.
There's a lot of it.
It was like a 20-hour drive.
There was a dude who works at a diamond mine, and he said they're not even rare. He said they're really common. It's like, why are they so expensive?
Because people like money.
Money. Like from SquarePants.
The Square Show. SpongeBob SparePants.
Like Mr. Squid from SpongeBob. Mr. Squid. Senor Squid. Senor Shrimp.
Mr. Lobster.
No, Senor Lobster.
Senor Lobster.
Money.
Yeah. And then
I feel weird today. I just can't stop doing those sounds.
yeah, I feel ya. Okay, let's talk about things that we can do in vacation spots. Boy, is my hair poofy today. There's this kid on my baseball team that kind of looks like Shrek.
He doesn't look like Shrek.
He sits there with his mouth like, we're going to talk about Gleemaglivelglorp in the Plasma Galaxy.
When we lived on Mars, we went there for vacation.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things you can do on Gleemaglivelglorp or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. Gleemaglivelglorp.
You spelled it.
I did. So at Gleemaglivelglorp, you can. So there's a really cold spot. It's a planet, obviously. There's a spot about as big as like
The Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, the Western Hemisphere. It's just freezing cold. Just freezing cold.
And not just the countries on the Western Hemisphere, the whole Western Hemisphere, including the ocean.
It's just like complete ice, so you can do stuff like go ice skating, go skiing. There's special places where they'll you can go in this cave and they'll pour water on you and preserve your body for, a few 100 million years.
Because that planet goes around the sun really fast.
Yeah, because eventually it'll be the eastern hemisphere part that's really cold. So then it'll melt away, and then you can swim around. However, once it starts to melt, since it'll be in the middle of an ocean, you'll have roughly 20 minutes to get to the west or the eastern hemisphere before everything turns to lava because of how hot it is. But you should be okay. And then you can other things you can do. Okay, so it's got some really good mountain ranges. There's one, in fact, called it's called
Gleemaglivelglorp.
Yeah, Gleemaglivelglorp. Sorry, it's very hard to pronounce. It's a nice mountain range that you can scale the mountains, and then on the very top is a lot of cheese. They make cheese there. There's some special cows that milk themselves. We don't want to get into detail, right? So we're just going to basically say that, the cows will milk themselves, make cheese, and then you can go harvest some cheese for free at the top of these mountains. It's a very, very difficult climb, but it's worth it because of that cheese.
It's addicting.
It is addicting. In fact, I'm getting withdrawals because we just ran out of cheese in our cheese cabinet at home. Can I borrow some of your cheese?
No.
I'm gonna steal it.
Just kidding. You have some. We have like 15 years worth.
I can't handle these withdrawals. They're making me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
And nobody else could like.
I got a little bit scary.
Nobody else could clone the flavor of it.
Yeah, it's. Oh my gosh! You just gotta go try it. Try the cheese.
Oh goodness. Be right back.
And then there's inside of these caves actually. There's also mountains. There's also caves. So you can go in the caves. Inside the caves, there's places like where you can get gems that'll hang from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Right? And
correct.
These gems, they're super, super rare.
Super.
But they don't go for a lot here on Earth. But they actually look really, really gross.
What did that sound?
That was me. They're gross colors. They're like light brown with spots of black, and red and green, and they smell terrible, and they're log shaped. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's just poop from the bugs that live in there. There's some cool bugs though. The bugs, they're hard to explain, but they're mostly just like fat creatures about that big, that eat their own skin because they produce more with the skin that they eat. It's kind of confusing. They don't really move, but then sometimes they'll poop out this gross. Anyway, what's some cool things you can do on Gleemaglivelglorp or whatever it's called?
There's this one street where there's like a whole bunch of people that are nice.
Mm-hmm. It's like Canada. And
then there's like every street is like different countries in the world on that planet. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. They all speak languages from Earth, which is just unheard of because they're way far away. They didn't even know of our languages. They probably stole them, or we stole them, or something like that happened. Nicholas, talk about the big the monument there, the statue of the alien guy. He looks just like Zoidberg from Futurama. Probably what he was based off of, guys. But
even though nobody knew about this planet until we put it in the public.
Yeah, that's true. We discovered it. But anyway, so the statue, you can go visit it. But it's talk about the guy that it's based off of, that the statue's for.
Yes. Really weird. Unlike the dude from what are you talking about? He has like 58 eyes and 723,000 legs. Oh, toes.
Toes, yeah. Sorry, get those confused.
It's been a while.
He fought in their. They've actually been through a lot of world wars. He fought in their World War 57, and he was a good general. During their war, they had there were obviously there were three sides. Sorry, two sides is normal war. They have three sides because they're an alien planet. They do things a little bit differently. But so basically, there was one side that wore red, dark red, and light red. Okay, guys? So this red, and then a darker red, and then a lighter red. Then there was another side.
More pink color.
Yeah. Then there was another side that wore completely black and blue, and nobody liked it. They were very, it just didn't look good. And then there was another side that wore green, purple, yellow, red, orange. Yeah. All those colors. And then they all went to battle. They use these special weapons, right? These weapons were shaped like they were tubes. They were like PVC pipe, and they would just hit each other over the head with it until eventually one of them
You obviously don't remember.
passed out. Oh, he's got a bug in his ear that's making him dance from many episodes ago.
I was just seeing if you remember.
Don't eat it!
The camera's about to explode.
The camera might explode. And then they'll beat each other with this PVC pipe. And then they'll stick it down their throat and out their butt. And then hold it above their heads and go, wah!
Or the other way around.
Yeah, sometimes the other way around. Whatever's easiest. And then they will hurl those at other people from the team to let them know that, hey, we killed your guy, so now you better come kill us before things turn worse. And that would happen for a while. The way that it was 3-sided though was because they had to like split each of their armies into 2 and then have them go fight. But then that got like one of them who, like, if there was a good army fighting a bad army, then the bad army would win, and they'd split their good army. And a lot of math was involved. There was, that's actually what the statue of the guy, that's what he did. He did all the math for the war. Anyway, talk about the time you and me went to Gleemaglivelglorp, and we, honestly, we just hung out. We just had some fun, filmed some videos. They all got scrapped, every single one of them. That's why you always see us here.
Because of, what is it? Oh, customs. They don't like recordings going to Earth or anything.
Oh, yeah. That's why there's no pictures of Gleemaglivelglorp. They don't like it. They will. I've heard they'll file some crazy copyright strikes against you.
And they know the tricks that you can, like, back up the file, too. So they, like, delete the backup file and then delete the recording.
And then they'll start to hack you, and it's a whole thing. Honestly, I think they need to be put in their place, and they should just let us post our videos. So,
because the Earth can't go to war with them, or else it's like, because they have like high-tech kind of stuff.
Yeah. And so if anybody thinks they can beat all of their alien kind, go ahead and go try to kill them. But, and then we hung out, we filmed videos. What else did we do, Nicholas? We watched paint dry. That was a fun activity.
We walked around the planet.
We walked all the way around the planet. We walked through the lava areas. I have to stand up here just so I can be at the same height as Nicholas. So we're going to talk about things you can do at the McDonald's ball pit. It's crazy the amount of fun activities that you can go down there. For example, when you get into the ball pit, you can swim to the bottom, and below there's all the pee and poop, the children's pee and poop.
There's a little hatch that you could go under, and there's a room with all the old McDonald Ronald figures and stuff from all of the McDonald's in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's one McDonald's that has that.
Yeah, it's a cool room, but
I don't know why they got rid of him.
I've heard they will torture you if you go in the room.
But we don't like rules.
We don't like rules.
So anarchish. Okay. Gleemaglivelglorp. That makes Gleemaglivelglorp forever.
And then in the ball pit, you can go in the room. You can swim around. There is ball pit surfing. That's an activity they like to have there.
Or like ball pit tag.
Ball pit tag. They will also hide special metal balls in the ball pit that you can hurl at the other children. And then the more you knock out, the more free McDoubles you get. So that's a fun activity you can do. You can also there's a corner where you can go to meet up. The children tend to do illegal business back in the corner where nobody can see. They will sell things like water guns to each other, which normally that doesn't seem very illegal. But when you find out
that's why so many kids went missing in McDonald's is because of that latch. All McDonald's have it, but there's one with all the McDonald's.
They basically, they will, so water guns don't seem very illegal to be selling. But since they're not allowed at school, that's where you run into kind of a problem. You know, people will not, they don't like to, they don't mess around over the water, with water guns. There's also ball pit diving. If you can reach all the pee and the poop, then you win. And they also, once a week, they do pee and poop fights, where you can fill up a cup with pee, and then you get a straw, and you plug the straw, and then you just hurl it at people. Ooh, that's grody. It's really gross. We don't want to get into that. We just want to state the fact that there is a lot of that down in the ball pits. But hey, it's okay, because McDonald's actually funds it, and if you report a child pooping, then the child wins money. Because they want more pee and poop, so then they get more ball pit business, because to be able to go in the ball pit, you have to buy a ticket. Which that would be a pretty good business idea, McDonald's. You have to pay $3 to go in the play place. So what else can you do at the ball pit? Drown. Yeah, that does happen. Drown in the pee.
That's another reason so many kids go missing on McDonald's.
Synchronized ball pit swimming. Talk about that, Nicholas.
Or like competitive ball pit swimming.
Yeah, competitive ball pit swimming. It's difficult. We participated. We got last place. We're not very good, but we both did it.
What do you mean we?
I erased your memory.
What do you mean we got last place?
Oh.
You got last place.
What place did you get?
Third. Remember?
Yeah.
I just love to swim.
Yeah.
I mean, my zodiac is a Scorpio, which is a water sign.
They also put, you know the McDonald's golden cards they give free McDonald's for life? Yeah. They put those in the ball pit. They buried them.
Too many kids are scared to go down and get them, but...
Not us. That's why we get free McDonald's for life.
Exactly.
It's quite yummy. I love McDonald's.
We could be eating so right now if we wanted to.
We just ate McDonald's because we're always at McDonald's, always hanging out. Okay, let's talk about Paris. Me and Nicholas went to Paris. There's a lot of things you can do there. You can visit the catacombs, and we'll get to that in a second. You can visit the Eiffel Tower and jump off, and then they put you in the catacombs. And then you'll forever be remembered in the catacombs. Talk about going to the catacombs. I know you want to go there.
They seem so cool.
Yeah. It would be fun to see those dead people.
All the found skeletons from the French Revolution. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go there, take pictures, and then show them like my Earth history teacher.
You're like, look, I went to the catacombs, and they'll be like, ew, I don't want to see that. Man, I want to see that.
How are those skulls and bones that are not decomposed?
Because bones don't decompose.
Yeah, why did my grandma's bones dissolve when she jumped in the volcano?
Well, your grandma has special bones. When she jumped in the volcano, her bones dissolved because she has special bones that will dissolve in lava. It's a very rare condition. What else can you do in Paris?
Get macarons, and croissants, baguettes.
I like baguettes. Sub sandwiches. On baguettes. Not really, but that's kind of how it is. It's like that long bread, you know. Croissants, oh my gosh. They're so buttery and delicious, and I can feel my arteries struggling.
When my grandma went to the Netherlands, before she jumped in the volcano, she brought back a big baguette, and it was really stale by the time she got back, and she was testing how stale it was, and she hit me in the head with it.
Did it crumble at all?
Nope.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
It was actually a dent in my head.
Really? Whoa, there is.
You can't tell because I'm a thick
Watch
head.
this. I just caused him a lot of pain. He's good though. If you can't tell, I'm like all episode. Which today in English class we were supposed to write a 6-sentence memoir, and I wrote
memoir.
Right now I am mentally struggling as my 6-word memoir. And I'm probably gonna get sent.
Why can't I stop eating?
I'm probably gonna get sent to the counselors. And they're gonna try to fix me. I'll be like, I'm fine. What are you talking about? And they're gonna be like, you said you're mentally struggling. And I'll be like, I was just joking around. I was just joshing. I was just pulling your leg. One more thing that you can do in Paris is skydiving. You can do that everywhere, but especially in Paris, because France. Nicholas, wake up. Do the outro. Wake up, Nicholas. Wake up.